Good afternoon, welcome to Exit Through the Gift Shop. Today we're exploring the Woodlands Memorial Garden. This is the burial site of residents who passed away while in provincial institutions in British Columbia. In 1878, the Provincial Lunatic Asylum opened just south of here. In 1897, the name was changed to the Provincial Hospital for the Insane and later renamed again to Woodlands School. For over a century, hundreds of adults and children diagnosed with mental disorders or developmental disabilities lived here full-time. During those years, the garden served as a cemetery for two large BC institutions, Woodlands and Essondale. Woodlands operated from 1878 until 1996. It served as an asylum and then an institution for children and adults with developmental disabilities. Essondale, which is now known as Riverview, is a psychiatric hospital that operated in Coquitlam from 1913 to 2012. Despite their good intentions, facilities like this supported the belief that people with mental challenges should be isolated from society. The last burial at Woodlands Cemetery took place in 1958. In 1977, the provincial government officially closed the cemetery and authorized the removal of the gravestones, although the graves still remain. The stones were reused as construction materials in projects such as a barbecue patio on the Woodlands grounds and a retaining wall in the nearby ravine. Only 9 of the gravestones were left in their original locations. These might have been used as markers to keep watch over the site until the memory of those buried there could be restored. Beginning in the 1980s, residents of Woodlands began to move into homes in the community, and in 1996, Woodlands closed its doors for good. Between 2000 and 2007, hundreds of gravestones were found on the site and retrieved from other locations. Volunteers cleaned and documented the stones, and then the gravestones were set into the memorial walls throughout the garden, arranged roughly by date. These are some of the oldest markers in the park that I could find, dating back to 1928. The engraved black panels have been left as placeholders for additional gravestones to be added if they're recovered at some point in the future. There's 34 black granite panels listing the names of each of over 3,000 people buried here. Here's a plaque officially dedicating the Woodlands Memorial Garden, dedicated to the memory of those residents who died in provincial institutions from 1900 to 1955. Sadly, although there are over 3,000 people buried here, only about 630 of the headstones have ever been recovered. Not sure if this is intentional or not, but Frank Hall looks like his A is twisted upside down. This memorial sculpture, called Window Too High, represents the barred windows that were typical of these types of institutions, which were set too high for the residents to see out of. Thanks for exploring the Woodlands Memorial Garden with us. Please stay safe and take care. Until next time, we're going to exit through the gift shop.